Hey, how you doing? I'm Anthony Moss. This is my wife, Amy Moss.
So, first question is, how long have y'all been married?
8 years.
How did y'all meet?
At a concert. DJ Jazzy Jeff, actually. if you can imagine that.
And for you young kids, that's Jazz from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, just to make that connection.
So, what has been the most difficult part about being married?
The most difficult part probably has been some family members not actually agreeing, but trying to get them to understand the person inside, not the color outside, is probably been the most difficult. Not saying we've had a big challenge, but in some parts it's been challenging.
And I think too, it's really big to say that I have 2 white children from a previous marriage, and then we have a biracial son. So when we all get together and go out, even though we're a family, we're a unit, we see it that way. When my white son says, "Hey, Dad," and this guy turns around, it's, you get the side eye, you get the look, and you just have to make people understand that we love each other, that we're a family. It's not about the white son and the black father, or the biracial son and the white mother. It's about the family unit that we love, that we're a team, even though we're blended.
So, if you had one thing to tell students and teenagers about what's happening in today, what would it be?
That is a very loaded question. So we've talked about this a lot. We've really noticed, even in our family, how we combat these issues differently between our white son and our biracial son. You have to have 2 different conversations, and I think that's part of the problem, is that you see it differently from race to race, and it shouldn't be that way. It should be equal conversations on both sides of the coin. And I think we've tried to kind of bridge that gap and help one understand the other. But I think the biggest part of it, and the message that I would want to convey to kids, is you are the better generation. You are the ones that are going to snuff out hate, going to snuff out racism. We want you guys to be better than our generation, just like we're better than our parents. And I think that's what each generation wants, right? Like you want your kids to do better than you financially, emotionally, physically. You want all these things, and I think love and acceptance of people is no different.
Right,
I think
right.
I think when we talk about who our kids will date, we don't talk about, oh well, this one's going to have a white girlfriend, or this one's going to have the. We just talk about the person. We want to know that when we leave this earth, that it's better than what we found it, and that you guys are loved, that you are accepting and loving of all people. And I think that your generation is going to do that. I really do.
Agree 100%.
He's so vocal.
All right, that was awesome. I don't think I have really any other extended questions, unless y'all want to talk about any instances y'all have had about things with being a biracial couple that have been a struggle, either family, publicly.
I think what's interesting, and you can add this or not, but just for your own edification as my kid, I think it's funny how social acceptance, if he and I are out together with you, the look is different from a society standpoint when he and I are out with Julius, if that makes any sense. And it's odd because people seem to be more okay with the fact that an interracial couple has an interracial child, but it's odd to see those puzzle pieces come together. Like you have white children, you have interracial children, you have black children, and in one family. Do you know what I mean?
I guess I don't see it, but I do get the look of when I'm out and we're with your sister. It's just me and her. We're going somewhere. Hey, Dad, let's see this, or Dad, let's see that. And they see a black man with a white little girl. I get the looks then, but it doesn't bother me at all. I keep on trucking.
Yeah.
So to speak.
I think it's so important for y'all's generation to really understand and just latch onto it with both hands that God sees no color. what previous generations did, what your grandparents believe, what their parents believe, what society tells you is okay. It doesn't matter. You have an audience of one person that you're trying to please, and that's God. And if you can make choices and live your life to where that audience of one is pleased, then really that's all it's about. It doesn't matter if you please me, even though it kind of does. But it doesn't matter that I'm pleased. It matters that you please God, and the Bible even says, man or woman, slave or master, we're one person. We're God's children, and at the end of the day, you have to love the person. There's bad people in every race. There's not bad races. And I think that's the biggest part of it.
Thank y'all so much for y'all's time. This was really eye-opening for everybody.
Yay.
I'm so proud of you.
Whatever.